Prophetic message of the week, Psalm 17, verses 4. Though people tried to bribe me, I have kept myself from the ways of the violent, through what your lips have commanded. So, we obviously know the Most High has never bribed anybody. He has given us certain commandments, 10 in fact, to live by, which many don't seem to know. And myself, in every way, in every day, I've always tried to live my life by these set of principles, not being dictated by anything else, or anyone else for that matter. The two energies in this world, there's the light and the dark. There's the good and there's the evil. There's the pure-hearted, and then there's wicked souls. Only the devil bribes people. And I remember my grandfather, at a very young age, always saying, if something seems too good to be true, well, it is. But I guess a lot of souls weren't fortunate enough to have a grandparent like I had. I always actually call my grandfather a saint. And he actually is indeed a saint. That's what I laugh about it. Like, I always say, oh God, Larry's a saint. But he is an actual fact saint. That's what genetics flows through me. The saint. Is that very man that I have a lot of my philosophy for in this life. A lot of the philosophy he's taught me. No doubt is working out through my girls. But this bribe, there's many people has taken bribes from the devil. Many people have received leg ups in their careers, book deals, mention in the newspapers, the offer of my destiny, my psychic gifts, spiritual abilities, fuck, even my life. Somehow, some twisted person believes they can have all this that belongs to me. I'm not up for sale. I am not a prostitute. My life path is not up for sale. The Most High, my ancestors, guides, and even me have never even suggested anyone could have this, let alone take this. So to those people who are very deluded that they can have this, and certainly their children could have my daughters, it's not possible. You took a bribe from the devil. And my God is going to make you pay now. There's two people, these demonic souls, in London, desperately trying to, again, harvest money from me, for my energy. My ancestors had to put a block because of these demonic, greedy souls in London. Had to put a block on it. Meaning I too couldn't access that. And all the while, these two demonic souls were doing black magic all over my business for me to have no work. I couldn't even access my own divine energy. Until now. Only I will be accessing my divine wealth and inheritance. Only I will manifest from that. And only my soul children will benefit from that. Providing they stay in the ways of the light, that is, of course. If they choose to go a different path, well, then there is no benefit for them. Now, these two sad souls, it's been a very heavy, sad, depressing day in London because they really had their hopes wished for last night. That they would yet harvest money. We even have a very sad, deluded soul who was Googling pictures of the Caribbean. Promised a holiday to the Caribbean. As a prophet and as a psychic and a seer, for many, many, many incarnations, I can give you this prediction for free. You're never going to see the Caribbean, only on Google Pictures. You are going on a holiday indeed, but I can guarantee you there's no sun, there's no sea, there's no cocktails, and whatever else. There's nothing there. All just delusions. Deluding yourself that you're going to have this. You're going to have nothing. There's been a range of black magic done on me in the last 36 hours alone. 2, please give me permission. Please give your guide permission for me to access your divine wealth. I'm struggling. I won't share it with her. Oh, the devil is always stupid. Always tries to outsmart God. And your God is sitting there looking at him like a fool. But we have more than one fool here. We have two deluded fools. There's been multiple, actually, attempts of harvesting my money. Even 2 days before my birthday on the 10th of June. It was tried again. Because this fool promised another woman a trip around the world, mind you. Trip around the world. Disgusted. That is all blocked off. Absolutely fucking disgusted. Greedy as a pig, ain't you? Now this same fool, who seems to be promising all these women they can have whatever they want from me, access denied, will always be denied. Your pathetic black magic is laughable, really. You're actually very mentally sick if you actually think. Feel sorry for me. I'm struggling. Are you? You didn't struggle for 4 years. You didn't struggle in June, 2 months ago, actually. 2 months ago. You paid €10,000. Starting, actually. 21 as I'm recording this. There's a sign for you. €10,000 for a suicide ritual. For my soul son. Now, where were you struggling 2 months ago? You had money for that. Didn't work though, did it? Well, that very same ritual is about to work on someone else now, because that's getting returned. Oh, with love from me. It's getting returned. Now, this same fool paid a lot of money to the Congo for a suicide ritual for me. Person's dead. Paid through PayPal. They also paid for another one in Uruguay. Didn't you? That didn't work. I'm still here, didn't I? All these things had to be unbinded for my soul. Clearly could have gone down my soul. So spin the wheel and figure out who all these have been binded back to, because they ain't going to be on us. That's for sure. Now, these people, all of them, have taken bribes. All believe the devil. Oh, God, it seems so good to be true. But we have two very pathetic people here in Kilkenny. One very close to home, and the other one, Jesus, unfortunately, I share some sort of genetics way back. Now, these two girls have had black magic done about their mothers to not only give them money, but to believe everything about mediumamymarie. These two mothers are going around biting the back out of me with their lies. Now, as the divine says, it does not matter if someone is under the influence of black magic. They will reap what they have sown. One indeed yesterday gave me a filthy, dirty look. I can guarantee in 2 weeks' time that woman won't be giving me filthy, dirty looks. She'll be crying tears. For these two daughters who thinks this is absolutely hilarious to do this to your mothers, I'm going to listen up here now. What's going to happen? Your mothers, and this is what ye have done to your mothers who gave you life. Their lives are going to be taken with terminal illnesses now. And that is down to the two of ye, but no doubt ye'll sleep like babies like you do every other night. No problem spreading lies about me. This is the karma. This is how you've cursed the women that have brought you into this world. You're taking them out of this world. Ye two are taking them out of this world. Now, I want to talk about ancestors. In my teacher training program, unfortunately, these two mediums, the one that's in the Freemasons and the other one who took the money, who got the leg up, who got the book deals. Yeah. I discovered not long before that through a television program, documentary called Who Do You Think You Are? That a woman that my mother had in the genealogy of the family tree, a beautiful woman called Phoebe Isaac. We knew her name. My mother's been to her grave. But what we did not know until this program aired was that she was indeed a gypsy woman who married my great, 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 great. I think it's 5 generations back. Don't hold me to this one, but I think it's about 5. Could be 6. Who knows? She was a gypsy woman. And clearly we never knew. We certainly weren't brought up as gypsies. But hey ho. Made a little bit of sense because I definitely have a wild gypsy soul who can't be controlled, dominated, manipulated like all these other people who are taking the hand of the devil because they're just weaklings. Yeah, weak people get controlled, believe the devil. I'll just laugh at the devil. Anyway, so these two mediums have heard this within that. Now, one of them, well, both of them are actually pig ignorant. I think they think they're something special. We have the feminine one is telling people I'm a jipple. And we have the masculine one calling me a knacker. Don't like this woman, soul. She's a knacker. Now, with your education and your university degree, tell me, what is the correct use of the word knacker? What does it mean? Because I say to my daughter the whole time, actually, don't spout out words you do not know what it means because it makes you look very stupid. You are indeed very stupid. Because a knacker is a dying horse. I'm not a fucking horse, idiot. I'm certainly not dying. It's very uneducated, besides arrogant. So they're going around London calling me a knacker and a jipple. But yeah, I've never known this till I came out in this time. Certainly haven't been brought up as someone. Now, I wouldn't mind that the one that's calling me a knacker tells me, well, used to tell me had all these members of the travelling community as clients. Now, actually, I've worked a lot with Phoebe Isaac, and my great, great, great grandmother does not want to be called, certainly not those two names anyway, but she doesn't want to be called a traveller or a member of the travelling community. She wants to be known as a gypsy woman because that's what she is. And that's what I'll always honour her as, because she is what she is. And I'm quite proud of her. And I'm not ashamed. I've never been ashamed when I found this out. Never. Because gypsies are great people once you get to know them. When you're not judging them. When you're not looking down your ignorant noses at them. Now, this medium goes on about all the travelling clients he's helped in Galway. Well, I can tell you something now. There's no traveller, there's no gypsy going to send any of them to you, to either of ye, to ever bring in any of their descendants. So now, a knacker. That's nice, isn't it? Huh? Little arrogant little fuckfaces. I got news for ye. You're finished. You have no idea how much you're finished. Done. We even have one of them advertising to do something on the 30th of September. We don't think so. We don't think so. That's not happening. Now, we need to get back to this money. Because you see, there's two other mediums who've got loans from this man. That money belongs to me. Both those mediums know that money belongs to me. Both of them know he's stolen and harvested that money from me. And both of them are walking around believing that they're not cursed when I've clearly said everyone outside of my soul son who's benefited is cursed. Black magic or not, you know, you were told the money has to go into my business account and yet you failed to do it. Now, to the one who got the home improvement loan, how's your house and how's your family and how's your fucking marriage, by the way? Cursed, yeah? Cursed. To the other one who got the £20 to help her daughter's music career, you tell me now, you think your daughter's music career is not cursed? No, I did not sit here and put an individual curse on any of these things, actually. That is done by my ancestors and the divine. It's just like, once it's said, it's done. It's automatic. I haven't sat here, binded, put a curse at anyone's fault. I wouldn't do that. Well, I would do that, but not to ye. You know, you heard my instruction. That came from the divine. I'm a prophet, which I've been for other incarnations too, which you are very well aware of. It's a very sad day when we think about the people who got money. Because there was a few PayPal accounts in London that sent money to Ireland. So it wasn't his. It was hers too. She sent money to a medium in Cork to smear me all over Ireland. The evidence I have is astounding. My work phone was hacked. They hacked my daughter's before we went away on our last trip. Just to know where we are. None of your business. Now my other sole daughter's phone was hacked. A lot of payments gone to Serbia there, isn't there? To this hacker. You're all going down. And this is the week where you're going to face a real wrath for taking bribes, for trying to steal my destiny, for trying to stop my life, for leeching off me, harvesting money off my energy. Absolutely depressed to the highest order. All this black magic. We're sitting here laughing at you. Sitting there laughing. The clairvoyant image like, oh, I've heard look up Caribbean holidays in Google. No, you're not going on a holiday. Well, you are, but it's not somewhere like that. Very sad time. It's a very sad space in this universe to see people get so desperate for fame, for money, to watch their children get some fame, to have a nice little house, to have a nice car, BMWs, Jaguars, $1 million houses, trips everywhere, promising every woman he sticks it in that he's going to bring them somewhere. And I'm paying for it. Nah, I'm paying for it. Only I will be accessing. And only I have. I won't be struggling, unlike you. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't pity you. I don't believe any of the black magic that I'm reversing back to you. I don't care if you're suffering, which I know you're not. I don't care if you're struggling, because you didn't care about me, what you're doing to me. You see, matching energies here, aren't I? But this is the week where every last single one of you who took the hand and the bribe from Satan and sold your souls to him, this is the week Ryan's about to put you all back in your box and show you who's the real God. You think you're suffering already. You've seen nothing yet. I'm hearing a song. I'm also clairvoyantly seeing a roller coaster up at its peak. I'm seeing hands gripped very tightly because this roller coaster is about to descend very fast. It's going to give you heart palpitations. The rush is going to go through you. You're not going to know what's it. Have you often heard me say it? I've heard many people who will say it. Many real spiritual people, not these fucking wannabes. These real spiritual people. Your thoughts create your reality. Your reality. It's not going to be very bright. It's not going to be very pleasant. But this is what you're sowing for yourselves. This is, you know what? Wow, my father always said it. Life is what you make of it. Quite sadly, this is what a lot of pathetic, dark, evil, demonic people have sown for themselves. And with all this, you know, it actually disgusts me. I hope every member, gypsy, member of the travelling community, haunts the souls out of the two of you for what you said about me, my ancestor. Because that's about 5 or 6 generations back. I mean, Jesus, we didn't even know, but however, I don't feel any shame, no stigma. It ain't no smearing me anyway. But to the one who called me an actor, who likes to keep looking in my records and refuses to look in his own records, because maybe if you had a little look back in your own ancestors' records, you might see about your great friend. Go back 5 generations. Do you know what he was? Do you know what he was? A fucking rapist. No. Rapist. That's what you descend from. Rapists. You and your daddy descend from a rapist. You and your daddy and the Freemasons. What do Freemasons do to little boys? They have them abused, don't they? Oh, dirty, sick fucks, what they do to those kids. It's all about the energy, yeah. It's all about the energy. You have a hard neck, calling me a knacker when you come from a rapist. If that makes me a knacker, if that makes me a jippo, I can tell you this now, I'm a very proud one. I don't feel any shame. I feel quite honoured, because gypsies are very gifted people. Maybe that's why neither of you are as gifted as me, because you don't have any gypsy in you. Maybe that's why. And maybe that's why this obsession with having sex with women and fucking men and orgies and all that. Maybe because it comes from that great grandfather that was a rapist. Yeah? I'll have a little think about that. But you only have a short little period to have a little think about your lives, because I'm telling you now, it's about to decline faster than anything. And if you already think that any one of you that I've mentioned there have suffered any karma, you really have not seen anything yet. This is a week where every single last person who took a bribe of the devil to try hurt me, damage me, my soul family, my business, my name, my ancestors, this is the week you're going to face the wrath of God. And believe you me, whatever you got, whatever you were paid, is not going to be worth it. There's going to be deaths. There's terminal illnesses going to 2 bloody women because of their daughters. Job losses, loss of houses, loss of your children, loss of your parents, a loss of everything. Respect. How could anyone have respect for someone that would call another person that? You ain't no light worker. And to those 2 women who sat there getting loans, knowing they're being instructed to pay me back, knowing that that is my money, that was harvesting my energy, that sit there with their heads up in the sky, I can promise you too, that advertise yourself as psychic mediums, you're done. You're done. Just like the one who's advertising she's going to be doing something on September 30th. We don't think so. We don't think so. That's what you get for standing in the dark, protecting the dark, and actually abusing. All 4 have abused their spiritual gifts for the devil, for the dark side, not the light side. So tell me, you think the Most High is going to let you stand up there on your little platform doing your little thing or doing your little witchcraft, huh? Nah, he ain't. He ain't. This is truly a week where calm is coming. When you think about it, Saturn's about to go direct. Oh, before he goes direct, he's already stationed And we all know when Saturn is stationed, he's 6 times more stronger and powerful. And that's exactly what's in my birth chart. But well, you know that, don't you? That's what makes me so powerful. And from the long line of people I come from, I'm very proud to be a descendant of a gypsy woman. Very, very, very proud. No rapist. Great grandson of a rapist. You'd want to have a look at your own Akashic records. You'd want to go look at all the people around you. And you will see it's you that has been used the most. And it's you that's going to prison for everything because they set you up to pay for everything. So all evidence leads back to you. Now, have a lovely week.